Start flight, Roger. Just going.
For centuries, humanity has gazed upon the stars, pondering our place in the cosmos. But what if, in the distant past, the stars gazed back? What if, long before we ventured into space, visitors from beyond the Earth had already arrived? Humanity, for the longest time, has gazed at the remnants of past civilizations, marveling at their ingenuity and sophistication. But some believe these wonders hold a secret, a connection to a reality beyond our earthly understanding. This is the core premise of the ancient alien theory, the provocative idea that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in antiquity, influencing human development, technology, and culture. It's a theory that challenges conventional history, ignites passionate debate, and compels us to re-examine the very foundations of our civilization. The modern fascination with ancient astronauts began in the late 1960s, with Erich von Däniken's groundbreaking and often controversial book, Chariots of the Gods. The notion of celestial visitors is as old as myths themselves, but the modern ancient alien theory, as we know it today, truly began to take root in the mid-20th century, propelled into the global consciousness by one man. Erich von Däniken, a Swiss hotelier turned author, published his groundbreaking book, Chariots of the Gods. In 1968, it became an international sensation, selling millions of copies and sparking a worldwide fascination. Von Däniken posited that ancient myths, religious texts, and archaeological artifacts were not merely primitive beliefs or human ingenuity, but misinterpreted records of extraterrestrial encounters.
If you look at the old books, the Bible, the Sumerian texts, the Indian Vedas, there are descriptions which, today, we would call spaceships, flying objects, technology. Why should we not take them seriously?
His work, while widely criticized by mainstream academia, tapped into a growing appetite for alternative explanations to humanity's complex past. It laid the groundwork for a new genre of speculative history. Proponents of the ancient alien theory point to a diverse array of phenomena and artifacts, arguing that they cannot be explained by conventional historical or archaeological understanding. Consider the Nazca Lions in Peru, massive geoglyphs etched into the desert floor, some depicting animal figures, others geometric shapes, visible only from a great height. Theorists ask, who were they for, if not beings observing from above?
How else do you explain these enormous markings in the desert, which can only be fully appreciated from the air? To me, it's a clear indication that someone in the sky was meant to see them.
Then there are the colossal structures of ancient Egypt, like the Great Pyramid of Giza, constructed with astonishing precision, using stones weighing many tons. How did a civilization without modern tools achieve such architectural marvels? Proponents suggest a guiding hand, advanced technology provided or demonstrated by extraterrestrials. The 16th century Puri race map, which appears to depict the coastline of Antarctica without ice, centuries before its official discovery, is another frequently cited puzzle. Where did this advanced geographical knowledge originate?
These ancient maps have knowledge that shouldn't exist for their time. It implies a global mapping system, a technology that could only come from a highly advanced civilization, perhaps one that was not of this world.
Beyond monumental structures, theorists scrutinize ancient religious texts and myths, interpreting divine chariots, flying gods, and celestial beings as literal descriptions of spacecraft and alien entities, their visits shaping human mythologies. While captivating, the ancient alien theory faces formidable opposition from mainstream archaeology, history, and science. Skeptics argue that these interpretations suffer from significant logical fallacies and a misrepresentation of the available evidence. The primary argument against the theory is that it often underestimates or outright dismisses human ingenuity and problem-solving capabilities. Archaeologists have consistently demonstrated plausible terrestrial methods for constructing ancient marvels.
When we look at the pyramids, we see incredibly sophisticated engineering, but we also find evidence of ramps, levers, and the sheer power of organized human labor. To immediately jump to extraterrestrial intervention undermines the remarkable achievements of these ancient cultures.
Regarding ancient art and texts, critics point to pareidolia, the psychological phenomenon of perceiving familiar patterns in random stimuli, and a lack of cultural context. Hieroglyphs interpreted as alien technology, for instance, are often identifiable representations of known animals, plants, or mythological figures within their original cultural framework.
Many of the descriptions in ancient texts are metaphorical, allegorical, or simply products of a worldview very different from our own. To strip them of their cultural layers and impose a modern, technological interpretation is a form of projection, not historical analysis.
The Piri-Reis map, while intriguing, is often explained as a compilation of various existing maps, some perhaps from lost source materials, showcasing historical cartographic knowledge that, while impressive for its time, does not necessitate an extraterrestrial origin. Glacial retreat and remapping over centuries are also considered.
The Piri-Reis map is fascinating, but it's not a singular, otherworldly anomaly. Ancient cartographers were remarkably skilled, and they built upon centuries of accumulated knowledge. It's more likely a testament to human exploration and data collection than alien intervention.
Critics also emphasize a fundamental lack of empirical, testable evidence. While the ancient alien theory presents intriguing correlations and questions, it often fails to provide definitive, falsifiable proof. Occam's razor, the principle that the simplest explanation is usually the correct one, is frequently invoked.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
At its heart, the ancient alien theory is a profound philosophical question wrapped in a historical mystery. It challenges us to reconsider what we believe about our past and our place in the universe. On one side, we have compelling narratives, intriguing anomalies, and a deep-seated human desire for answers to the unexplained. Proponents argue that conventional archaeology is too rigid, too dismissive of possibilities beyond established paradigms. They see patterns, connections, and an underlying narrative of extraterrestrial influence that traditional history fails to acknowledge. On the other, we have the weight of academic consensus, methodologies refined over centuries, and a commitment to verifiable evidence. Critics contend that speculation, no matter how captivating, cannot replace rigorous research, and that attributing ancient achievements to external forces diminishes the genius and resilience of our ancestors. Ultimately, the ancient alien theory remains conjecture, an alternative lens through which to view history. It thrives in the realm of possibility, fueled by unanswered questions and the vast unknown of both our past and the cosmos. Whether you see ancient sites as monuments to human ingenuity or as echoes of cosmic visitors, one thing is clear: the quest for understanding our origins and our connection to the universe continues to inspire, to challenge, and to provoke. The decision, for now, rests with each of us. Perhaps the real question is not if aliens visited Earth in the ancient past, but why so many people are willing to believe in the concept. Is it that the theory has come to the forefront in recent years? The notion that many more people are willing to openly believe in UAPs and aliens? Or is it that as humans we feel the need to belong to something bigger than ourselves on a more cosmic scale, a goal to strive towards? Perhaps even the notion of a greater destiny for us.